I am here for like a quick half hour before Holland Ballin starts. They start at, was it 7 Eastern, 6 Central? So I'll give you a half hour just short stuff. So if you guys are in the chat area, make sure to chat. I'm also going to throw the link of this into the chat. And if you want to join, you can go ahead and hit that link to join on StreamYards. And if I don't know you, you're not getting out of the green room. So we will, boom, there you go. There's the link for the stream. So if you want to come in, chat, more than welcome to. All right. So once again, I am Daddy Brickhead, and we are here today just kind of sorting through some Lego because we are always forever sorting. All right. So I basically sorted out we got a second hidden side train, so I parted that out. So I get, all these cool train wheels and stuff. I want to try to build more carts to go on the hidden side train. Using like the pieces and stuff that are actually left over from it. So we'll see what we can get made and have some fun with it. Hawkeye Lego Man, Kaka, he's first in the chat. I guess I need to check to see how good my footage is coming through because evidently when I was on Mr. Hinkle's pity party stream, I wasn't coming through too good. So let's see how I look, or if you guys can tell me in the chat how it's looking and sounding. It probably sounds a little bad because I'm working off the camera microphone instead of a good microphone. So hopefully that's doing all right here. So let me go to my channel. We do have 3 people watching, so thank you guys for coming and watching. Like I said, this is going to be a quick little short talk chat thing, and well, it looks like I might be looking all right. Yeah, all right, so it's not looking too bad. We're good to go. All right, so yeah, like I said, I got this bin right here. We're still working on this bin that we have been for the last couple weeks. So I got this to sort out. Looks like I got a bunch of Lego Friends stuff that's in here. Looks like they probably tore these apart. But yeah, like I said, the link for this stream is in the chat if you guys want. I would ask Mr. Kevin Hinkle Draws to come in the chat, but no, he won't come into the chat. You're coming in clear, Mr. Mike TV. Am I coming in clear? I said, am I coming in clear? So that's good. So how's everyone's weekend been? Just been doing a bunch of Lego stuff this weekend, getting stuff sorted out, cleaned up, so we can go heavy into building for Brick World Chicago. So because we plan on bringing a bunch of new mocks to Chicago instead of the same couple that we've brought the last couple of years. So trying to change it up a little bit on you guys. So you guys don't think we're a one-trick pony with what we do. So yeah, hello out there. We got 3 people watching. So who are the other 2 watching? Say hello in the chat. I wonder. Right, you're stuck with me. Oh, it's okay, Hawkeye. Yeah. We good there. Hawkeye Lego Man. We met him at Brick World Chicago last year. He was part of that huge stream we did. If you go back and watch our Brick World stream from last year, where we had a ton of people, a ton of YouTubers on, and we were doing cacaws to Hawkeye Lego Man. I believe it was Chop that started in the chat. He started the cacawing. So now that is where it was born. What's up, people in the chat? You gonna let me sit here and struggle for? Is it because the chat or Chop or Mr. Bones is in here? Am I just creepy to look here by myself? Chit, chat, and chat. Kids will be here a little bit later. They went and did something today. Oh, dang it. All the cats converged on the piece that hopped across the floor. Hey, what's up, Blaze? Brick Blaze, what's going on? Brick Blaze will be at Brickworld Chicago this year as well, so we're looking forward to hanging out with Blaze again. We hung out with Blaze last year. He came to Philly Brickfest with us, and we took a road trip and got to know each other and got to almost get killed and skinned alive by backwoods rednecks. But Hoosier got the poop. Hoosier brings the poop wherever he goes. What's going on? If you guys want to hop in, I'm only going to be on until 6 Central, 7 Eastern. If you guys want, the link for the stream is in here. Boom, right there. Boom, right there. There you go. It's a quick stream because I got guilted into doing it by Mr. Hinkle after I gave him such a hard time. He went and called me out on his chat, or on his stream earlier, and we just kind of hung out there and streamed, and making you swim with the Finding Nemo sharks. Making me swim with the Finding Nemo sharks. Oh, because fish are friends, not food. So I would, but pizza's on the way. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Nice. I'm working on. I got some noodles and company earlier today. Pity sort, getting Chinese food. Yes, this is the pity sort. Chinese food does sound good though. I'm always down for Chinese. Ooh, there's fake Lego in here. What? But yeah, you can. This stream is brought to you by Mr. Hinkle Jaws. He got me into hopping on after I put this stream off for a couple of days when I said I was going to do it. Pity sort. Because like I said, we still have a ton of Lego here. I'm trying to get stuff set up so we can just pull pieces and build our mocks. I'm still working on. I'm doing a Krampus sleigh. I'm trying to build like a brick-built Krampus. So I originally built a brickhead Krampus to go onto it, but it just doesn't look right because the sleigh is actually pretty cool looking, and to put a brickhead Krampus in there doesn't. So I'm gonna try to brick build it. This stream brought to you by you saying you would do it. Kevin. All of them. What games and activities should I sign up for a Brickworld? Blaze, yeah, I've seen that. I haven't logged back in on their page yet because when I signed up, they didn't have anything for signups. But I do know that it's always fun to do the Dirty Brickster. With the Dirty Brickster, you just bring like 200 pieces of one bag with 100 pieces, one bag with another 100 pieces of brick you don't want to use, and we go up and we'll swap with other people and get 2 new bags from somebody else, and then you got to build something out of it, and so that's always fun. The kids really like doing that one. I do know that there is like a minifigure thing that we've never gotten into, so if you want to check that out, I really don't know what the competition is on that, but basically what we do, we go to there to enter into all these parts drafts. The part drafts there are pretty amazing. We got into one that had like I don't know, like 50 people in it last year. And we walked out with a lot more brick than we walked in with. So they're always pretty good. Maniac for Bricks, pity stream join. Sega is out for another 45 minutes. All right. The link is in the chat, but I'll put it on there again. If YouTube Roundtable is going again, I can't unless it's different. I found myself falling asleep last year during it. YouTube Roundtable? Oh, you're talking about when they had Rich Boy J and all those guys on there? You know, it was interesting. I didn't fall asleep. But yeah, I do know they have like you know, like a the bingo's. They canceled bingo last year because they didn't have the cards. But bingo's good. But you don't really have to sign up for bingo. You just show up. And then what's that? They have a minifigure like type of game, minifigure match or something like that, and that was cool. The kids went and played that. I didn't do that last year. Yeah, there's a ton. There's a ton of there. Like I said, I haven't logged in on their website to see what's there. So I guess I really need to do that because I still have to get a couple of the kids' badges done up. So I gotta get on there and do that. So I ordered my badge and I was waiting to hear back from what the kids wanted on their badge. I gotta go. Pizza's here. Thanks for coming in, Blaze. I appreciate it. And like I said, I'll look at the list of stuff and I'll see what's good, and maybe we can sign up together on some stuff out there. No, I do know I volunteered for a few things out there last year, and I kind of missed out on some stuff because I was doing my volunteer duties instead of having fun with everyone. I don't think I'll be volunteering this year. Hi, Nick, just dropping a like, still watching a movie, says Gallagade. Well, thank you very much, Gallagade, for dropping a like. Like I said, this is just kind of the pity stream that Kevin graciously called me out on earlier. Graciously. Twitter, Jason, funny enough, I just ordered pizza too. Pizza night. Sunday night, pizza night. Somehow I feel like watching Nick sort alone on stream is the final cherry on top of this whole situation. You got me. You got me. It's like the old days of when we didn't have friends on here and we would start up a stream and there'd be like 2 people in the chat anyway. and most of the time it would be just me sitting here sorting out, talking to myself. That's the worst part, is when you start talking to yourself and you got to come up with a way to not have dead air. So you're sitting here talking to yourself. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Now I got to go yell at the cat because she just jumped on the counter and is eating food up here. But yep, if I didn't have this going through StreamYard, what I probably would have done is had some background music going on. Is there a stream on every day now? Wow, can't keep up. What's up, Mary? This is just kind of an impromptu stream. Our usual like stream time is Wednesday nights right before Lego Masters. We are the unofficial Lego Masters kickoff show. Seems like everybody's not afraid of the whole Copa thing anymore, so it seems like more people are actually getting back on and doing this Lego stuff. I'm no stranger to talking to myself, stream or not. Oh yeah, Joey, you know, he's famous for his 3-hour waffles where he just sits there and talks to himself in the chat for 3 hours. And there's nothing wrong with that. Mr. Inglejaws, I hear you. Meow. Cat's over here thinking about jumping back on the counter. Icing on the cake, Kevin. Kevin's like, this is what it was all meant to be. After Nick made me feel bad, he goes, this is total retaliation. Watching him sorting alone on a stream, talking to himself. Kevin's like, sitting back, it's a good day now. Nick, you gonna get Jack and Savage Rob in here. I know, right? Nowhere to be found. What up, though? I had to get back to working earlier. What's up, Bricks Ninja? Everybody was kung fu fighting. So, what's up, Ninja? How is things going on the West Coast? Did everyone step off the ledge after that 49er loss out there? Because, yeah, that was pretty brutal. I figured that whole West Coast would end up in tears. I know I was. Yep, Marion, for better or for something else. And Kevin is sitting here. What is that? Crying while sweating emoji. Super crying emoji. Super crying emoji. I don't know. I need Doc in here to read my chat for me. Because if you guys have not seen Kevin Hinkle's or Mr. Hinklejaw's Friday stream this past Friday, he had Doc Samson, who is like the hottest up and coming Lego community YouTuber. He sat and read the chat for Kevin while he was while drawing, and laughs abounded, laughs aplenty for that stream. That was just that. I was dying. There's a couple times I had to get up and walk out of my office because I was just dying so hard in there that I had to get up and not look like a freaking maniac in my office. We had some Maniac for Shade in that chat where he was getting right back to Doc. And yeah. And we had Sands in there banning people because they kept putting emojis, so he didn't want him reading the emojis anymore. Actually, I should be working now. All gravy over here. Wait, jump off the ledge for what? After the 49ers lost the Super Bowl. Isn't the West Coast had to have been a buzz about the Niners in the Super Bowl. And then to have them make it all the way to the Super Bowl to get robbed and all that kind of jazz. So I just kind of figured that you'd be in the know of being on the West Coast. West Side. Yeah. You know, being a 49er fan here in the Midwest, it's kind of hard to gauge on what my fellow fandom have been doing in their general area. But yeah, we will be back next year, 49ers, Super Bowl champions. I'm calling it right now. This year they had to let Kansas City win just because of the whole novelty of 100 years. Oh, what we got? We got Charlie. Hold on. Get Charlie in here. Bluegrass reads chats. What's up, Charlie?
Oh, but I'm muted. There you go. And let me turn down the radio. Very good.
Radio. What's up, Charlie?
Hey, Nick, how you?
I'm doing all right. I'm just kind of sitting here for the next, I don't know, 15 minutes or so until the Holland Ball and Crew guys, and I don't want to step on their toes. So,
well, I'll do one for the team here. It looked like sorry, I dropped out of the last one. The old standby went AWOL, got froze up there. So you said you got the second hidden train?
Yeah.
Inside train?
Yep, that's all parted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
What's
go.
I've had some trepidation on the new train wheels. Have you noticed the new build on these?
Are you talking about these ones?
Yes, the
I,
snap in.
the only other train I have to go by is the Monster Fighters train because that's the only other train we have. And I don't know if the Monster Fighters one because they use these wheels.
The steel rod.
Yeah, I don't know if these are still right.
Well, and also a Technic pin for a drive or a Technic modification for a Technic wheel.
Yeah, we were late to the Lego game for trains and that, so that's the only train besides the Hidden Side one we got. But yeah, I kind of these look decent, maybe.
Um, well, I picked up trains probably the blue cargo train,
Okay.
and I think only recently, within the past 6 months, they did the snap-in roller
Oh.
on those trucks. So if you notice the difference between used to be a metal rod, but they were going to do something beyond that. Let me make sure I got the live chat on here. I'm monitoring on two things, two-handed, of course. Um, but I guess it depends on how you're going to display your train, how you're going to run them. I had trouble with the roller coaster, plastic on plastic.
Oh, okay.
Gets gummy,
All right.
and you have to clean it. I think the Disney train station was one of the first implementations of that product with the snap-in trucks, and it's completely fair.
Okay.
They were streamlining their operation without have to go to a separate supplier for a metal rod, and I think that's what they're after.
Yeah. So did you do did you get the Disney train?
I have it. Yes.
How is it?
I have not.
Oh, you haven't built it?
I have not built it. I am under the understanding that it is actually now a 8-wide train in its configuration.
All right.
And or if I might be wrong, but at least the tracks are the same. They are not, but it's the stud over the rail. Maybe that's the difference. So it might be a 7-wide, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. And besides, Ninja with the bricks says, all right, sports ball stuff, LOL.
Yeah, I was asking him about how many people were on the ledge because he's out in California, and with I'm a 49er fan, so I was asking him how my fellow 49er fans were taking that loss out that way, and he goes, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "The 49er stuff." I'm like, they had to have all been standing on the ledge after that game. So okay, I got a sports question for you, Charlie.
Yeah.
How are our Cubs going to do?
I am trepid. Tender. There's a lot of what we've got. Grandpa Ross, the new skipper.
Yep.
And that's one thing. Getting his bearings.
Yep.
There's a lot of grief. Now I say a lot of grief. I overspoke with Chris Bryant.
Yeah, that's what.
There's a little bit of
animosity there.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of animosity.
Yeah, a little bit of salt, yes, and not that should interfere his playing. Everybody's back. I think, did they win today? I think they win. I think they won yesterday. They lost a few.
Yeah.
Um, I'll leave you with the punchline. I think when the Astros started playing the other day, there was a lot of signs in protest,
Yeah.
and the security stole the signs,
Really?
just like the Astros did.
I
Oh, but I'm
got
here all week.
Oh, that's good. Stealing signs. That's
So
classic right there, Charlie. That's good stuff.
that's toxic.
so,
I'm just
so,
checking. Nobody. Yeah.
so, do you think that the Astros should have given back their trophy?
Yeah. Actually, yes and no, and only from if from a similar standpoint when locally our team, the Louisville Cardinals in Kentucky, does not have a pro ball team, either NFL, NBA, and or NLB.
Okay.
So we had a little dust up, oh gosh, maybe 3 years ago, about our coach and his stuff. And turned out that the NCAA vacated a win for us in 19. Wait, I take that right. I take that back. That was, I think, 2006. And I could be wrong. I have to check. I have to go back to the. I have to go back to that. But that whether or not there was a malfeasance, who else would take that place? In other words, was there a second place?
Yeah, like who did the Astros beat that year? It was the Dodgers, right?
Correct.
Would
I
you
mean,
have to give the Dodgers the trophy then?
right. I mean, and so, but then that may be a if that's a laurel, if that's a mea culpa. I mean, if that were the case, then yes. I'm still not seeing a hot chat here.
No. The chat's probably like they're talking sports, but I don't
Yeah,
talk too much sports, so I know you're a baseball guy, so I have to talk a little bit of sports with you.
that's that. Oh, well, right on. So, but no, we had this with our basketball coach, and then he has faced a lot, and even our base here for the University of Louisville.
Louisville.
Spill a bean. Um, but new coach, I think we lost yesterday to UVA, and I think but the idea is that if you won, whether or not you did, then okay, then it's like the asterisk. You put the asterisk there, like Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
Sure, he was juiced. It's what it is. What can you do?
Yep.
You change the rules.
Yep.
You change the rules, put people on notice, and then play the game.
Yep. I totally agree on that one. Yeah, well, yeah, like you said, who do you give that trophy to? Or you just say nobody won that season? Like everyone paid all these millions of dollars to these baseball teams that year, and it meant nothing.
Well, and now that they're talking about that, even they're saying that they're going to face tremendous loss with our buddy Corona.
Yeah.
Without a line.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's going to just, keep everybody out of the stands and just be complete. But yes, the Cubs could do it. of everything that I've seen so far. Oh, and then there was a good mic'd up moment with Rizzo, Bryant. Actually, they were playing the Angels also, old skipper, Madden. Gosh. Why would you drop that?
Right.
You had the machine.
Yeah. Yep. They needed a fall guy for when they did that major spiral out last year. So unfortunately,
There's always a fall guy.
Madden was the fall guy. It couldn't have been them not getting us any kind of pitching help towards the end there. So
yeah,
you can only coach what you have.
You wait for the postseason, and things change, and then I don't know. I mean, I can't be that Monday morning quarterback. And congratulations there, San Francisco 49ers. I was after let's see, that was the who did they, and that was a good game. I actually watched that one.
What's the Super Bowl?
Yes. Well,
yeah, it was a good game until like 4 minutes left into it, and then I started crying.
And then it was in. I mean, and just like anything, we were talking about some other situation where that I think might be in Kentucky or it might be national. Talking about how referees are now almost like what's the word?
Being held accountable.
Threatening referees has now become a hate crime.
Really?
It's now becoming.
I would have been threatening a lot of referees during that Super Bowl though. I don't know how they were not calling any kind of holding calls on Kansas City, because big Nicky Bosa, he was being held almost every freaking play. Otherwise, he probably would have had like 10 sacks that game.
And these are the things. These are big sports.
Yeah.
But we did have a football club here open. This is our. We have Louisville FC that just opened up their new stadium here locally. So when you're coming through to Nashville or any other place, now let's talk about Brick Show. So you're definitely going to Chicago.
Yep, definitely going to Chicago.
All right, yeah. So that's on our. We were gonna take a skip on that, but I think we have to now.
Okay.
And then Virginia.
Yep, I'll be at Virginia.
And Mr. Hinkle was talking about he needed help for that.
Possibly. They're looking for local help there, so they don't have to pay for hotels or airfare for the people to help put that thing on. But he said that he's only going to give it a month, and then he's going to be opening it up to give it to Hinkle to fill up those slots to bring in the help to get it where we need to.
Well, I don't know what I mean. I could be help for sure. I was actually going to make that trip anyway. Yeah. And we were going to be self-supporting as an institution. So that might be a conversation that I have.
Oh, very cool.
So that could be a very good thing. Are we over the time? Is somebody else coming on?
Yeah. I just now realized we're over 6 o'clock. So if anybody's still watching, make sure to head over to Hauling and Balling right now and learn some Lego news, see some Lego deals, and guess poo at some point.
I'll put it in the chat here. Hauling, and is that Hauling, of course, and then BALL?
Yep. Hauling and balling.
Hauling and balling. There you go. Hauling and balling.
All right. So I appreciate you hopping in here for a little bit, Charlie, and making me,
Hey.
helping me out here because I was kind of floundering a little bit.
Hey, like I said, we had a good chat. It's good to see Nick.
Yeah.
And I'll check you out in the chat over there.
All righty.
Any last words from the chat? If anybody's still listening, looks like so. Now, just so I understand that Maniac 4 Bricks is actually Joey.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep. That's
let's see.
That's Joey.
Oh, Mary was here.
Yeah, Mary was here. We had Bricks Ninja. We had a pretty good little bit of a showing there for a little bit.
Gallagade, nice to see you again.
All right, guys.
Brick
so
Blaze.
Make sure to go over to Hauling and Balling right now, and make sure to subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so when we put out a new video, you'll be the first one to know. Also, make sure to check out our merch shop in the link section below. I'll have to put it in at the end of this. But check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All right. Once again, oh, Charlie's gone. Well, thank you, Charlie, for hopping in and chatting with me. So have a good night, and we'll see you on the next one. And as always, brick time is family time. Evening. Maybe in broadcast.